Shout out to your arch enemy for providing me with his old melee gear. See, he's moved on to Secret Service now and is not making use out of his scout armor anymore. And it's really good. We'll get to it in a second, but thanks, man. Top bloke. I really appreciate it. G'day, this is Captainoob, and this is Earle Tested, a horribly named video series where I go down to Mononga Mine and kill an ATST-looking dude using a specific legendary weapon. Today's weapon is going to be what I consider to be the best of the unarmed weapon class, a Bloodied Power Fist with 40% faster swing speed and +1 strength. This thing has got DPS written all over it. I can't really tell you where it's written on it, but you're just going to have to take my word for it. Anyway, so you notice from the damage right away, 2023, that is with no adrenaline, no buffs, except for that and whatever you find here. Yep, no chem buffs at all. That's pretty good. We'll get to the gear later on, but yes, it's a very, very powerful weapon. And just to go over the build really quickly, we've got the standard stuff happening here. We've got obviously Iron Fist, Barbarian, and Blocker there for defensive bonuses. It works some of the time during this video, not all of it. We've got Martial Artist, obviously increases the swing speed, which synergizes well with the faster swing speed of our melee weapon. Incisors that are punched through our target's armor is helpful, I guess. We've got Radical for increasing our strength with radiation, which we're going to be gaining our health with rads anyway, so an extra, 25% damage for 1 point of endurance. All you have to do is irradiate yourself. Easy. That's a no-brainer. Adamantium skeleton, so we don't get crippled. And this is fireproof. It's good for explosions. Not so much for the good raining damage over time, but we've got a counter against that. And thank you very much for Tier for bringing it all to our attention. It was Tier, alright? It was Tier. Alright? Tier said it first. Okay? Now we've got that cleared up. Rejuvenated's there to give us some extra AP whilst we're well hydrated, and got Lone Wanderer to give us a defensive bonus and AP regen. Nerd Rage does AP regenerate as well, but that's mostly there for damage, and a little bit of extra damage resist is good. Ninja for 3 times multipliers on our sneak criticals. Enforcer is there. We don't actually utilize it all that much because I ended up breaking the shotgun fairly quickly. We've got Sneak and Escape Artist to maintain our stealth so we can use Ninja to get sneak criticals, and Adrenaline is there for killing random peanuts to give us extra damage for a short amount of time. Shut up, Discord, I'm talking. We've also got Bloody Mess for damage, and then Better Criticals is there for no reason. Could probably done with something else. And Serendipity, always good for a safety net there for when you take damage. Anyways, so let's go over the armor. So we've got this. Shut up, Discord. We've got this thing. It's got the asbestos lining, which completely makes you immune to the champagne showers damage over time. So, perfect. Love it. We've also got 1 strength on this and harder to detect. This has also got 1 strength and harder to detect. I'm aware that these things don't stack, so shut up. I don't care. We've also got Brawling and Shadowed on the arm bits, Shadowed on everything, and we've got Muffled on the leg bits. So, yes, mainly it's the asbestos lining that we want here, because, you know, getting rid of the fight's most tedious and bullshit way of killing the player is just perfect. It makes this event better. So much better. Anyways, before let's get started. Okay, we're just about to begin in about 30 seconds. The build is good. Yeah, 2023. Nice. Alright, so what we'll do now is we'll utilize these peanuts, probably a waste of a critical, to give us a little bit of adrenaline before the fight begins. A reminder, a 30-second cooldown, so as long as I blast that last guy 30 seconds in between them, we should carry that extra 30% damage for a short time. And there's the T-posing corpse. Even in death, Murmur continues to flex on us. It's an outrage. Anyways, there's one more. Pump Up song this time was Lying in State by Megadeth. So, you know, Beck is ready to go. And hopefully with our new gear, we can get this done rather quickly. Especially the chest piece. Alright, looks like he's up and about already. Unfortunately, I have missed his little getting up animation, but we'll go ahead, do the dance with him, and see how we do. So far, so good. Should probably want to make myself some sort of guide on this, you know, to teach you what to do. And we're okay with the champagne showers now. Yeah, we're immune to that damage over time, which is good. If I had known about the, you know, the complete immunity that the asbestos-lined chest piece gives you, I probably wouldn't have kicked up a massive stink about it as I did. Unfortunately, we're playing a little bit too aggressively, but we need to inject some strategy into here instead of brute force. And unfortunately, since I'm going to have a timer up, I'm going to have to leave all of the death loading screens on. I apologize for that, but that's just the way it goes. Anyways, so here's the peanuts. We might as well make use of our shotgunning tricks here. Yeah, well, there's 30% adrenaline at least. We'll lure in Earle. I'm not really keen on fighting him too far over there. Just ignore that ear rape from ye old Wendigos. Just got to make sure that we keep our distance because we're not using the proper chest piece to ignore that explosive damage anymore. Really, he's struggling, Earle, without his damage over time powers. Okay, we copped a little bit there with the poison, but that's a different stat, and that was easily more counterable than the fire. So, with the fire down, well, I don't think I'm going to be sweating too much during these fights anymore. Should be easy enough. And I'm surprised that Earle didn't pick up the aggro from that random Wendigo dude. Just pop a stim pack for counteracting that damage that we might get. And it looks like we're good to go again. Unfortunately, I squandered a couple of punches there. But looks like we're about done here. I get it a 3-minute kill. Alright, too easy. You know, when you remove the damage over time and their abilities to cheaply kill you, this mission really isn't too hard, especially solo. I rate your singing 0 out of 10. There's Mixmaster on the left there. He's trapped in the mine, and this time we're going to get to run out. Not sure whether people actually want to bother watching this bit, but I might just skip ahead. Alrighty, we're outside the mine now. We had got 50 caps from Earle, even less from here. So unfortunately, the amount of caps that I spent on grabbing these mods for the Secret Service armor has, we haven't seen that back in a hurry, but if we keep doing this event, then should be right. Plenty of screen shake going on. Luckily, I'm not having to shoot anything right now. Really? That's way too much. Let's hop outside. Alrighty, there's our first of the 3-star drops. You know, just some trash script there. And Colossal Problem is being completed 39 seconds early. Isn't that nice? We're doing this in a very timely fashion today. And the rewards for those who are interested are that. It's alright. I'm lacked that XP though. We need to push back up to level 300 to get all of the slots for the legendary perks. Just kidding, I won't be playing then if they change the damage model. Anyways, I don't think I need to say too much else other than that was rude surprise. Sometimes you just gotta punch a mole rat in the face with your power armor. They can't get me up here, so joke's on them. Yep, this build kicks a lot of ass, and obviously I won't be doing nearly as much damage because I'm inside power armor, not getting those unyielding bonuses. So, hang on. You saw it before. It's a little bit extra because of that adrenaline I picked up. Like, that's a good amount of damage. That's good, and 43 strength, very nice too. I swear that was 42 when I last looked. Oh, wait, because this thing gives you a bit of strength. Wasn't that nice? Yeah, 2079. So, one last look at the build. It works pretty well. Thank you for watching, guys.